Okay, so here it is, guys. The finale of story mode. At last, the final battle. When you're ready to fight, select me. So this is, I guess, kind of the final battle minigame. Where we quite literally have to do battle against the Millennium Star. So we have Stardust battle. Gather up the falling stars that land in the playing field, and then throw them at the Millennium Star. So we gotta move around, we gotta jump, we press B to pick up the falling star, and then we press B to throw the falling star. If you try to pick up a falling star while it's still glowing, you'll be out, so be careful. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. It's kind of like a final battle of sorts. They kind of use this idea in other Mario Party games for their story modes when they have like a story mode. It's just basically battling the, I guess, the final boss, you could say. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, from my recollection, in story mode at least, this actually changes a bit, depending on what difficulty you select. Like, he has different phases, and the way the phases work is, sorry, I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. For easy mode, you only have to hit them once per phase. For normal mode, you have to hit them twice. In hard mode, 3 times. I'm not sure about super hard. But yeah, it's pretty simple, honestly. Now again, like he said, if you get hit by the stars when they're red, you'll die and you'll have to start the game over. It's because they're red hot to the touch. Now they got like a mirror. Damn it! Come on. This is just like locked out. This is... Why am I not picking up the stars? Oh my god. Seriously, why is it doing this? This is ridiculous. This is the exact same problem I have with locked out. Oh my god, seriously. I've missed it like 4 times in a row now. There we go. And I'm like right next to it and it's not picking it up. It's even more annoying. Like, I'm right there! Why is it not picking it up? Seriously. And there we go. And we did it. We destroyed the Millennium Star. With some difficulty, but at least I didn't die. I didn't fail the minigame. And we get a B rank because we did that slowly, I guess. So yeah, there are star ranks, or there are star levels for the Stardust battle. I'm not sure of the exact values. I'll try to find them and put them on screen, but I imagine it's just like playing the game fast enough. And yeah, that's basically how you get S rank on that. But hey, we got a B. You now know what a B looks like. We'll never know what a C looks like, I guess. But that's it. That's story mode completed, so let's see how this ends. Please make me the greatest superstar in the universe. That's what this one wants. Where are you going? Unfortunately, I'm not the real Millennium Star. I'm sorry. What? Hey! That's not fair. But wait a minute. What's happening to Tumble? He had a star in his hat the whole time. Allow me to introduce myself, Peach. I am the true Millennium Star. I've seen all you've been doing from here inside Tumble's head. Oh, Tumble. You have done a great job making it this far, Peach. So I shall send you back to the real world. Say goodbye to the toy chest. But aren't I supposed to be the star of the universe or something? Like, don't you owe me that at least? Wow, that actually looks pretty nice. Considering the N64 was when they first showed Peach's castle. Like, that's a pretty beautiful backdrop, if you consider. Congratulations, Peach. You really are the greatest superstar in the universe. No, I never wanted to see those words, but there they are. Peach is the superstar. And I believe with that... Well, first of all, we do get a star rank now. We are a Miracle Star. Miracle Star, I want to say, is like the highest rating you can get, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's flashing for a reason. It's the rank you want to aim for, because as I mentioned in the extra video at the end of the party mode, if you want to unlock Game Guy's room, you need to unlock Miracle Star. I was a little off on the exact description, because once you get Miracle Star with one character, you can always enter Game Guy's room. But still, Miracle Star is kind of what you want to aim for, because that is what initially unlocks that. But as you can see, I got quite a number of A ranks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 S ranks, 3 A ranks, and that dumb B rank from the damn Stardust battle, which I really freaking hate that. Then you can also see all your individual ranks for each of the boards. I did pretty good on dual mode, but oh my god, some of the things that happened for these A ranks is pretty ridiculous. And then of course that was super ridiculous. I seriously hate the pickup controls when you're trying to pick up stuff in this game. It's really, really bad. So yeah, that's basically that. Let's go ahead and turn the next screen. Save at this point. I guess if you wanted to try the Stardust battle again, you didn't have to save there, but went ahead and did it anyway. And here we go. I believe this is going to be the credits for Mario Party 3, so I guess this is where I'm going to officially end this project. I gotta say, this has been a lot of fun. I think, honestly, of all the replays I've done on my channel, this is probably the best one. There were just so many great moments. There were a lot of really good games, and, you know, admittedly, I did have some concerns about doing story mode just because it would have been basically doing all the boards over again, but honestly, I thought the story mode was just as enjoyable, if not more so, than a lot of the party mode boards, because of just some of the games and how close they were. It was ridiculous how some of those games got so close and were just so tight and just so many different happenings. And the computer players were on normal mode too. That's what makes that even more interesting, is that the computers were, you know, essentially on a level lower than what they normally are whenever I play this game. So it was interesting to see that kind of dynamic play out. As far as a game by itself, Mario Party 3 is definitely not my favorite Mario Party game. I've mentioned this several times. There's a lot of GameCube titles that I honestly would pick over Mario Party 3. But I do have an appreciation for this game. It is a lot of fun. There are just some things that I have kind of a problem with. And a lot of those problems I think kind of stem from the way I normally do play Mario Party, because I do think the computer AI is a little mismatched at times. Like, hard mode computer players are seriously, like, just impossible for me in some games. And that's not even the highest level, and that's pretty ridiculous. And playing with human players, obviously you wouldn't have that issue. But still, there's just a lot of games that are just like really, really weird and tight when it comes to controls. There's some games that I just really don't like in this game as well, that I just don't really have fun playing. Game Guy, I think, is a little annoying. The dual mode, well, I think the dual mode is cool, and it's definitely got some, like, good novelty to it, especially when this game first came out. I'm just not really super crazy about the dual boards, because at some point they just kind of feel like... It feels like that, okay, this is going on too long, or it's just too annoying because it's so dependent on dice rolls more than anything. While, you know, for Battle Royale maps, like, obviously there's, like, lots of other factors that can go into that with, like, items and mini-games and a bunch of other stuff. But, you know, dual boards, I think, are kind of a bit one-note. But it was kind of a cool idea when this first came out, and it's definitely good for, like, the first time you play through them all. It is definitely fun. The partner system is pretty unique, and, you know, it's a cool concept. It just doesn't think... I just don't think it has, like, lasting appeal for it, just in my opinion. But, like, it's still a good game. Mario Party 3 is still a very good game. I still love the game. It's just not one of my favorite Mario Parties. But, I do have a very big appreciation for this game just because of, you know, the fact that this was one of my first Let's Plays back in the day, like when I started doing commentary over videos. This was, like, one of the first projects I did with that. And, you know, it was not the greatest project, but it has that kind of sentimental value because of that. And doing a replay, coming back to this game 11 years after the initial Let's Play, and just having a blast with it was honestly just a very great experience. And like I said, this is honestly, I think, the best replay I've done on my channel at this point. Just so many amazing things happened. I think I had a lot of fun with the commentary. Sorry if it was kind of silly and nonsensical in some places, but I feel like that's kind of my style to a degree, because I am just kind of a silly guy. But yeah, it was great. I really had a lot of fun with this. And as I kind of talked about during the story mode playthrough, you know, people have asked about Mario Party 4 and doing a replay of that. I'm not completely set on that just yet. For Mario Party 3, there was actually a reason to redo it. I wouldn't say there is as much of a reason to redo Mario Party 4. So, as far as Mario Party is concerned, I'm probably going to focus on the remaining 2 games that I have to cover. And, of course, any new ones if they come out. So, next Mario Party playthrough will be the top 100, which I'd like to say would happen later this year. But, again, we'll see what happens. I really have no idea what my schedule is going to be like for the rest of the year. I mean, I'm recording this in February. Who knows when this video is even going to go up, and who knows if I'll even have a better idea of when this video goes up of what my schedule will be like for the rest of the year. So I just can't really promise when that's going to happen, but it will be the next Mario Party playthrough. I want to do it this year. If it's not going to be this year, it'll be at the very beginning of 2021. Yes, 2021. It's so weird to say that. It's the year 2021. Or 2021, as some people might say. It's still weird to say. But I also want to kind of get around to some other Mario games, too. Like other spin-off Mario titles. You know, I finished Mario Kart last year. So, you know, obviously people have been asking about the sports games. And I'd like to kind of start working on that. Maybe there'll be a certain N64 sports game I'll take a look at this year. You know, ones involving lots of green grass, a small white ball, and a bunch of long clubs to hit that ball with. Just saying. Something I'm thinking about. But I do want to try to finish up Mario Party before I even consider any other replays. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was a great project. I hope you guys really enjoyed all the crazy things that happened in this playthrough. And yeah, it's been great. It's honestly been a blast. And these credits are still going. Like, if you say that like modern day credits in video games are long, take a look at Mario Party 3. This has been quite the lengthy credit sequence, and they're also showcasing like all the characters in the game. Even the fake Millennium Star. I did really like Tumble. Like, I mean, I'm such a Toad fan. You guys know I love Toad. Tumble, I think, is pretty cute. He's no Toad, but he's fine as a Mario Party replacement. Shame they really only used him in like 2 games, though. And here we go. Everyone is here. Everyone is. You know, I just realized all of those characters on that previous screen. 7 out of 8 of them are playable Smash Bros. Characters. Almost the entire cast of Mario Party 3 is in Smash Bros. In some way. And there you go. There's the ending sequence. I would like a blue dice like that. That dice looks pretty cool. And, you know, that drink looks nice and cool and refreshing as well. I'd be down for it. So yeah, that's going to be it. Before we go, though, there is one last thing I need to show off, because obviously it wouldn't be complete unless I show this, because kind of the reason why we did this playthrough in the first place. So let's hop on over to party mode. There it is. Mount Mariomore is completed. All 6 characters are now here. Now, there is something I didn't go over in the extra video. That's because I wanted to go over it here, just on the off chance that I actually did it in that playthrough. I believe if you actually manage to get S rank on every single chapter in story mode, the statue in the background will actually be gold instead of just the normal stone color. Now, I don't know if you have to do that on a specific difficulty. I heard that you have to be at least on normal mode to do that, or hard mode even. But that is something else you could do if you want to basically extend gameplay even more. I'm probably not going to aim for that. If I do, it's definitely not going to be with Peach, I'll say that much. But, you know, who knows? Maybe someday in the future I might come back there and at least attempt that. Thankfully, you can kind of rig it in your favor a little bit. Like, if you're trying to, like, get S rank, you can obviously just, you know, not save your game if you don't get it and just go back and try again until you do get S rank. So, you know, there are ways you can manipulate it, but that was not going to be a goal for this playthrough. I've never tried to go through, like, a perfectionist mindset when it comes to Mario Party playthroughs in the past. It's always been a case of if I win, great, but if I can also lose, and that's kind of the way I wanted to keep it for the story mode. Even though I had to win to actually progress, I didn't want to, like, necessarily just rig it so I won every single board or got S rank on every single board. So I tried to keep the spirit of that going. That's why I didn't, you know, particularly aim for that. But that is essentially something you can do to get further game time by making the gold statues. I've actually never seen the gold statues in action, but it's something I've always heard about, and who knows, maybe someday I'll try it, but I'm not going to try that anytime soon. As far as I'm concerned, Mario Party 3 has been completed officially after owning this game for like almost 20 years. Took me a long time, and, you know, it's just funny because, like, I didn't have Peach on there for the longest time, but now I do, so Peach is finally on Mount Mariomore. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this project. It's been a fun ride. It's been a good ride. And I'll see you guys in the future for other projects. This has been SlimKirby. See you guys next time. Later, folks.